Am I live? Hey, welcome to a rock and roll show. Let me get situated. All right. Hey, Siegel. Hey, Cleveland. I think the sound's all set. We're going to hear some rock and roll. Start off with Link Ray. Hey, Klaatu Bar. Hey, Joakim. Midlife Crisis. Hey, Bobby. Yeah, Patrick, he's got family stuff going on, so I figure I'll give you 2 hours of rock and roll. Hey, Mick. You know what? It's not that cold. The next one will be cold. I kind of put him in the last minute. But Guinness is all right, not perfectly cold. Nick, Cleveland. Hey, Tim Allen, welcome. Rumble. Let's rumble, baby. Been on StreamYard in a while. Looks a little different. Flame and Groove, welcome. Picked out a bunch of records, stuff, hopefully a good chunk of it, maybe a lot of you never heard before. Hey, Steve. Welcome, brother. So, Steve, I ordered that Poison 13 record, so should be here in a week or whatever, but thank you. I sampled it. It sounded really good. Hey, Rob, welcome. All right, that was Link Ray. Link Ray off Swan. I don't know what year this is. 1960, Jack the Ripper. And then this is 1961. This was gifted to me by Harry at Harry's Music Room. I did have this song, but in a reissue. This is Louie Louie by Rockin' Robin Roberts. And this is the whale, backed by the Wailers out of Pacific Northwest. The real Wailers, not Bob Marley's Wailers. And this is Etiquette Records #1. And Harry gifted this to me. This is the first rock and roll version of Louie Louie. This is the version that the Kingsmen covered and everyone else. Well, they probably covered the Kingsmen version, but this is the first cover of the Richard Berry original. Steve, they cover a Troggs song in there, one of my favorites, so I just hit purchase. Welcome, George. Oh, awesome, Klaatu Bar. I just have one single by them, and then like the CD, I think. Yep, Lemmy covered it. We got Motörhead in the lineup tonight. Hey, Vance. Welcome, brother. Hey, Al's, welcome. Hey, Pat, welcome. Kingsman totally covered this version. Welcome, Zorlock. I don't think I have any metal lined up. I got some heavy stuff from the 70s or quasi-heavy, a little punkish maybe coming up. Actually, I got Motörhead, but not really metal. The problem with metal is most of the songs like 5 minutes long. I like playing 2-minute songs. Plus last week with Patrick, it was all metal. So we'll take a break. All right, we're gonna go. We're gonna bring it up to 1984 because we did something like the best albums of 1984, and this isn't the best album, but I had it pulled, so we're gonna play some Boston rock and roll from 1984, and this is the Liars on Fire record, and we'll play. Maybe we'll play "Help You Ann." I love it, and this is kind of. They're one of the first kind of bands to do the neo garage sound. Them, the Chesterfield Kings. Let's see where we are with volume. Oh, nice, Tim. I've seen the Liars many times, but not in the 80s. Upstate New York and Boston, big havens for garage bands. And Massachusetts, not just Boston. Love tremolo effect. Doing great, Darren. Welcome. I think this was a gift to my wife from a friend of ours. Lux Interior from the Cramps. Had it in mono, but this is Mono Man, so he would appreciate mono. Hey, Nick, welcome. Nice, Tim. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. We should have an hour and 50 minutes of rock and roll, if good Lord willing, and the creeks don't rise. Welcome, Saturday Records. Thank you. All right. And we got some Finnish rock and roll from 1984. I had this pulled out. This is the Hanoi Rocks final album. Well, actually, I mean, they had reunions, but the album before they broke up. And we're going to hear Boulevard of Broken Dreams, kind of a big number for them. Ace of Hearts record, The Liars. Thank you, Rebs. Oh, nice. Oh, awesome. Have fun. Sounds like a great trip. Hey, welcome, Chance. Little rock and roll. $22.30, and you're hearing it through the headphone jack out, which is a different amp, I believe. Yeah, it's a great album. I listened to the whole thing a couple times last week. Yeah, that was so good. Day late, dollar short kind of thing. Or a day early. They were just ahead of their time, and they didn't get the break, unfortunately. But history serves them well. Welcome, Eddie. Thanks for hanging out on a Friday night, guys. Hey, welcome, Jeff. I do them infrequently, but Patrick's not on tonight. Not working tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out, Jeff. Yeah. Rest in peace, Razzle. My wife actually saw their last show. I didn't even know it. I was looking up. It was Boston, and then they flew back to L.A. This is a snapshot. This is is this from the show? June 85 this was developed. I think this was their last gig. That would have been Boston at the Paradise. I don't know what date I said, but it would have been earlier. It would have been 84, I think. But it's online. There's like a bad version of the show on YouTube. Nice, Darren. Yeah, it was the Paradise. It was the Paradise. It's on YouTube, their last show. I don't know what the date on that photo was. I'm not exactly sure, 100% sure if that was that show, but that photo was from that show. But she was definitely at it. All right, what do we got? Actually, we'll do some Motörhead. Yeah, of course I've got the Boat La Volta. Kurt's a very good friend of mine. We're gonna play Motörhead's first album. This is On Parole, which came out in like 1980, but this was recorded first. This is with Larry Wallace on vocals and Lucas Fox, although I think Phil Taylor might be on drums on this one. Great song, Vibrator. This is one of my favorite Motörhead records. A little more pub rock. Thank you, Brian. Hey, Mark. Stick with me and I'll keep you free from any nasty disease. 'Cause I'm a vibrator. Reach the ready to start. Vibrator. With a pound back for a heart. Welcome, Mark. Yep, and they love Girls School. And everyone loved Motörhead. Right on, Brian. First, the Tang Records one is the best. First. Baggage. Yeah, Baggage, great. Yeah, definitely one of the best albums. It's its own thing, you know? You can hear the Who influence in this. Yeah, we have a few. Larry Wallace is pretty much on every one. Don't pay too much money. Yeah, Police Car. Police Truck is the DK. Dead Kennedys. I love both tunes. Yep, they're a Boston band. All right, what do I got lined up next? We're going to do some punk rock. This is nowadays punk rock. This is 2023, I think. These guys are from Poland, and I saw them and we bought this record. And this is probably like going to be it's a 2.5 minute song, but I'm just going to play Addicted to Homicide by Morons. And these guys were great live. They were nuts, like kind of like Kill by Death, 1980, like foreign band. They had it down. But just listen to a straight up punk rock tune. Addicted to Homicide. I don't know Loud House. Hey, Sean, welcome. Little Polish punk rock. We're going to do some Indiana punk rock. We're going to go to the 70s. Yeah, maybe it does on record. If you saw them, the guy kind of wears makeup. They seem like just like a crazy, like German 1979 kind of Kill by Death band. They're way more crazier than Juvenile Turks. A little more. I mean, they're pretty crazy, but more rock and roll, if you know. Sometimes hard to tell from the record. These guys are kids. Just manic. It sounds like one of those like 1979 bands from the Bloodstains, like European comps or something. So I got this. I can't remember if I showed it or not. Zero Boys are a classic band. Their EP and their first album. But this was their unreleased second album, and it's got the EP on the back. And this is really, really good. And this would have came out in like 79, 80. What was the first album? 80? I can't remember. But this would be the second album, the Zero Boys. And I'm going to play... I feel like side 2 starts getting good, and then it goes into the EP. But this was really good. I'd never heard any of this stuff besides the EP on here. Yeah, right on, Aaron. Thank you for hanging out with us. You get old, you start overthinking. This is the morons, if you can see. They're kind of crazy. We're going to keep going. The Turbo Negro are interesting bands. They were great live, let me tell you. I wasn't planning on it, Steve, but I could be swayed very easily. Yeah, I'm friendly with those guys, kind of. You know, we've opened for them, but I'm not a big Mission of Burma fan. A little artsy for me, but important band. All right, we'll do Homefront. Best album of last year. Steve, any song you want to hear, or else I'll play Crisis. Yeah. We should play Living in the 80s, though. That's a great track by these guys. Four. Yeah! This is classic punk. 1980, I think. Okay, we're on the same page. Thank you, Steve. Yeah, I have the original of Get It Away, I believe. I think I do. It's not very good. Yeah, we've known Springer. Not. Yeah. Stories for another time. Wow, sounds pretty cool. Oh, is this baggy? You're not going to like this. We got no polka tonight. No polka, no Eddie Arnold. Yeah, the bags are great. Right on. I don't know them. Maybe my wife does, but I don't know. We've got a bit of finish. Yeah, I don't have the... I have Break It Up, Get It Away. The first one I got the reissue. In that double LP comp that came out on Tang like maybe 30 years ago. Welcome, Lisa. All right, Homefront. Never filed away. This is my favorite record from last year, 2023. This is an Edmonton band, and they kind of sound like everybody. They sound like the Flock of Seagulls meet Fugazi meets The Cure, you know. But we're gonna hear Crisis. Side 2. Yeah, it's great photo. Yeah, I probably have the music too loud is what it is. I can't turn up the mic anymore. I shouldn't be talking too much, though. Stop asking questions. Nice, Eric. Welcome, Vinyl Piper. Only once. It came back around, but it was the same night as Uriah Heep and Saxon. Warlock, I liked them on record till I saw them live. I didn't like them. I think we saw them twice. Darren, this is the best album of last year. A lot of post-punk, Sean. Yeah, Baggy, it's a bit like getting the Cure Disintegration record mixed with punk rock, but authentic. The next one's total punk rock. I'll just keep it playing. Next one's a lot like Joy Division, as Steve is saying. This one's more like, there's one that sounds like Suicide. There's it's great. It's such a great record. Gary Newman in there. Yeah, this one I think is the Joy Division one. Yeah, definitely a lot of Cure, but these guys were all punks, like hardcore guys. Or like 70s punk guys, I shouldn't say hardcore. They were coming at the angle of like Blitz when they went new wave, or UK subs. Yeah, you won't be disappointed. Yeah, definitely. This one's the closest to Joy Division, but every song's a little different, but they all sound like the same band. Yeah, I think they were coming forward instead of retro going back. You know, they were coming from being into 77 punk and moving to this sound, as opposed to most bands say we're going retro. Very interesting. Sean, the guy's like he's kind of a little stocky, but he does kicks like David Lee Roth. He's like a real charismatic frontman in a punk style. Suddenly everything I have lined up is getting off kilter because of this. Yeah, a couple tracks on here sound like Two Boy Army. This is the big song off the record. It's got the singer from the Chisel singing with them. Hey, welcome, Jeff. Steve, I love this. It's just nothing important happening here. Hey, Jess, welcome, brother. Yeah, it's all right. I hope your summer's going well. I like all the Damn. I like that Middle Years. I really love the Strawberries record, but I love Machine Gun Etiquette. The first Damn I ever heard was the Phantasmagoria, I believe, when that came out. When I was a kid. Yeah, totally. They're totally going for that Oi thing. Right on, Baggy. Yeah, those albums. Yeah, it was such a great show, and there was all different types of people there. It's not, you get that Flock of Seagulls feel, Yeah, violence and rock and roll. Yeah, I think it's two guys in the studio, and the producer had a lot to do with it. But they're touring with the same band, so I don't know. I don't know what the deal is, but. We're going to go to the 70s. I picked up this record. I think this is a Belgian band. This is a reissue and Just Add Water. The original is going to cost you $200 and something, but this is a great rock and roll tune. I think it's from 73, 74. And this is just an awesome track. We Don't Care. Kind of glam rock, like 70s rock, but female singer. Awesome. It's probably going to be loud. And I think, it doesn't say, but I think this is mastered by Sean Lennon.
Listen how the teachers think they know what's right and wrong. They don't care about our futures now because theirs have been and gone. Their rules are antiquated and they sure don't seem too fair. You can look for us at school, but we won't be there.
Welcome, Gary. Yeah, they're probably the best reissue label going, I think, right now. There's a few, but that's definitely one of the best ones. That's what I keep saying, VU. Welcome. Yeah, well, everyone's buying Rhino reissues. Just Add Water is killing it. You could go get Bad Company, or you could get like I don't know, the Colored Balls or something. I think I have a Third World War track on deck. I wanted to go a little more like pubby, working class tonight, but who knows where we go? It ventures off. I love how it's totally unknown. Beats Joan Jett by like 8 years. Maybe not with the Runaways, but 6 years. You know, I got the Terry Stamp record. I wasn't too happy with that. It was okay. Yeah, Lobby Lloyd's awesome. Hey, Randy, welcome. I don't know that one. Thank you guys for hanging out on a Friday night. All right, we're going to keep female vocals 70s. I think we're going 1971. I got this the other day, and this is pretty cheap. This is the Rattles from Germany, and it's kind of like just a heavy 70s track, or kind of gets weird, but female singer, and she almost phrases like Klaus Meine a little bit. Like, it's kind of interesting, but it's not near as heavy as the Scorpions, but it's still a good rocker. And it's called Devils on the Loose, and it's on the Phillips label. And while that's starting up, the last one was Gumbo, We Don't Care, and this is a nice reissue. The Rattles. Hey, welcome, Ed. Probably no Tank. I've played them before. Try to do things I haven't spun before, Gary. Thank you, though.
I see clouds of mystery.
This is great. This is cheap. They got a killer track called The Witch, and they made a video for it in like 1970. It's worth watching. Yeah, I only have one of them. It's pretty good. Yeah, they were around for many years, but that short era with the female singer is great. Thank you, Lonnie. Yeah, the Witch was a hit. You could get the Witch for probably £2. You know, this one was maybe £4, £3. Very inexpensive, but you got to pay the shipping. But like in America, we never heard these, so these are all brand new to me. I kind of blind bought this one. Like I sampled it for a second on Discogs, you know, and I said, I'll throw it in the batch. Let's see. Here's one that probably no one ever heard because I never even heard it. We had this in our collection for a long time, and we forgot what it was, but I had to write notes. This is called The Fast Boys. And I wrote, I had to look them up because neither of us knew how we got this. Or this is from 2011. This is a Chattanooga, Tennessee band, and I wrote the A side kicks ass and the B side's like a 79 U.S. punk rock and roll sounding track. Note the labels are reversed. They were trying to be clever. They had side 1 and side A, but even though they did that, like they reversed the labels, so the songs are wrong. So, but this is a kick-ass rock and roll track from Tennessee, 2011. And I think the main guy in this band was in a bunch of other bands from like the Tennessee area, but I don't really know him so much. Sarah might know some of the bands, but not me. Little La Peste. Darren, you asked me that. I think it's too much money. Just buy the originals. No, but I'll make a note of that. I don't believe I know that. From the 70s. I don't know it. We're drinking Guinness, Gary. All right. And the B-side was good too. We're gonna do. I might have played this before. I might have played a lot of these. I can't remember, but I know there's no English people here tonight because they're all sleeping. But in in honor of the English beaten Holland, we're going to do a great Slade track, Give Us a Goal. This is from Slade's Down and Out years, and they should have been big because this is right when the like soccer hooligans and the oi was going on. This is 1978. They should have been right on top of the street rock scene, but they were just kind of discarded because of their past. But this is a killer track. Should have been Slade's comeback. Give Us a Goal, their soccer song. Oh, it's 45. Oh, yeah, we're on 45. All right. I haven't made too many mistakes yet. Oh, I hear a little fuzz. I gotta clean the needle. Doesn't need to be too clean for Slade. Yeah, I heard it too. You're absolutely right, Bomber. All right, I got us lined up. It's gonna make sense. Yeah, good. I saw the last band before the pandemic. We saw Cheap Trick and ZZ Top. I think that's before they shut everything down. Yeah, it was a good show. ZZ Top were great. But yeah, Cheap Trick are always great. Always good. You know, I shouldn't say great, but they're always a good band. All right. We're going to keep with the soccer theme for the British, even though no one's here from England. And we're going to do the great... I'm not a big soccer guy, but the Maradona thing with the hand of God, you know, where he cheated and got the handball in the goal. And I think it was the 86 World Cup. But we're going to listen to The Business doing handball. This is the retort to Argentina cheating the English. Probably not politically correct, but they're just kids, you know, The Business. Hey, welcome, Alex.
3,000 miles is a long way to go to be beaten by a 12 in Mexico. He was a cheat, he didn't give a damn. Couldn't use his head, so he used his hand. The ref gave a goal with a blind old sod. A Maradona claim it's the end of God. So out of the cup, what do you expect from a potty little country in a circus rejects? Oh, Archie Barty, oh, Hanky Panky, oh, Naughty Naughty, oh,
Wow.
Handball!
We've been buying records for a lot of years, Seagull.
Stood their ground as you on the run. Same old story, you always start, but you ain't got the bottle and you ain't got the art. Oh, Archie Barty, oh, Hanky Panky.
Right on Mount Scally. Steely Dan.
Oh, handball!
This is a bad song. 2-1 the final score, but who won the Falklands War?
We are the English, we play fair. We lost the cup, but we don't care. And everyone knows the final score. But who won the Falklands War? Ooh, Archie Barty, oh, Hanky Panky, oh, Naughty Naughty, oh, handball!
Welcome, Diana. I hope you're not from Argentina.
Final score, who won the Falklands War? 2-1, final score, who won the Falklands War? 2-1, final score, who won the Falklands War? 2-1, final score.
Right on. That was about the soccer match between England and Argentina in '86. All right. Here's a very interesting record I got for like $4, and this is not a good record, and I don't recommend it. This is a band called Fresh, and it was Juvenile. It was 1970, and they took like skinheads, like kind of above a boys, and they made a record, but it was made by Simon Napier Bell, who is the manager of the Yardbirds and T-Rex, and it's kind of like a campy soundtrack thing. I think he wanted to use, like, make it like a musical almost, but it's legit like Juvenile Delinquents in the band, but I feel like they were exploited, and it's got this kind of gay overtones going, and it's really uncool in a way, but there's a couple of tracks that are a good rock and roll, and the rest, I think they wanted to make it something that it wasn't. It really feels like an exploitation record, and I think Sarah said that Sal Mineo ordered like 100 copies of this to give to his friends because they were all laughing at it, but it's true working class English. Out of Barstool would be the juvenile prisons, but I'm going to play the spoken word part, and then we'll play one song off here, The Rocker, but I don't recommend this record, but I only paid $4. Let's see if I can figure it out.
But picked a chair up and threw it at him and started booting at him and nutted him and everything. We pressed. We kicked the door down and the man was in there and he went to get us, but picked a chair up and threw it at him and started booting at him and nutted him and everything.
If you could understand the accent.
Then we got out there and we thought we'd go and have a bit of a spend out, and I bought some new boots and braces and some Levi Stay press. I sitting indoors with a cup of tea, and there was a knock on the door, and it was the law. And my mum said to them, come in, because she knew there was something up. And then they accused me, and they said that I'd have to come down to the station and be witnessed. So I went down there and said that I hadn't done it, and I denied it all. But then we'd all made different statements, and we were all wrong. Anyhow, we were proven guilty, and I got 2 years in Borstal. They gave me these rotten old clothes that had numbers on all the time. Bar of soap and a towel that had a number on all. I had a razor and a couple of blades, which were blunt anyhow. And give me my number, 5360. A geezer come round, the governor, and he says, I've got a friend. If you're good and that, you can go down to visit here with him. He's got a nice swimming pool down there, and some of the boys go down there. I thought, yes, if you've been for him.
Yeah, there's a bunch of Borstal songs. I could play them next, Randy. But I feel like they exploited these kids. 1970 though, this is street rock. A couple of the tracks. The 80s I went to CB's. Max's was well closed. No, I seen the Bad Brains in the 80s, not at CB's. Saw like Agnostic Front, Youth of Today maybe at CB's. We used to go to the matinees on Sunday. That would have been like 86, 87, 88. Murphy's Law. Yeah, it's straight rock and roll. They're not doing anything new. Just an interesting record, and I don't recommend it. Photo. The legit, like, Cockney kid speaking, and the photo of these guys. That's the best part, is like, this legit street guys. But I feel like he was trying to make like a West Side Story, and I feel like these kids were exploited. But we'll keep with the Borstal. We're going to go down to Australia for another Borstal song. This is an awesome compilation, a double album, AK-79. It's all Auckland, New Zealand punk comp of all these ultra obscure bands you're never going to find. And we're going to go to track 2, The Terrorways, doing Never Been the Borstal, which again is the Juvenile Prison. I was a kid back alone. You know, I was 15. The first CB show I went to, I was 15. We had to like fake our birth certificate because you had to be 16 to get in. And then I think we turned 16 pretty quick. But we'll do Sham 69, Boston Breakout. Randy called it. On Ripper Records. You know, I had the CD. I had a AK-79 on CD for years until that one came out on vinyl. Yeah, I don't know if it was Flying Nun, the CD. I thought it was CD only, but I could be wrong. Love Teenage Head. Yeah, I never met Hilly, or at least I don't remember. I didn't know who he was back then. Brian, I've got probably about I probably maybe have 5 battle vests. Or maybe denims, a couple vests. Not offhand, I don't know them. Let's see what was going next. Okay, next is going to be, I'm going to do the Third World War. This is a great, like, kind of grooving song. We're going to do Working Class Man. I think it's a little long, and it's just kind of like a dirge, but I like it. It's, well, 4.5 minutes, so that's pretty long for this show. And this is another Just Add Water.
You're talking to the law and they don't like your face. Got booked for speeding and indecent language too. You think the road police had nothing else to do. I'm just a working class man with a working class tool, trying to make a working class living, that's all. I went rolling down the road to the depot I was working with. A foreman's big mouth said, stop giving jerk, get out of that truck, and the company closed. I put it in the face and I broke his long nose. Got sacked for fighting and some money on the spot. You think 5 years service is something, but
oh, is it? That's right. That's his like 1972 band or something. Yeah, I've heard of them. Yeah, absolutely.
Working class man. Working class man. Yeah.
77? Yeah, that might be it.
Carrying the working class can.
Yeah, pretty good bands. I mean, not great, but real. kind of like the Colored Balls. You know, they're not a great band, but they're really cool.
You're sacrificing cats and money on the spot. You think 5 years service is something, but it's not. I'm just a working class man with a working class soul, trying to make a working class wage packet roll. I went running down the road to the trucker's faithful union where a white-collared
Yeah, I like Fred Cole. I don't know everything, that's for sure.
out of this shed with your complaining views. I ain't
But he was a lifer.
you ain't been paying your dues. That fight for arrears I won't ever understand. You think a truck union would lend a helping hand? I'm just a working class man with a working class rent, trying to make a working class family content. Working class man. Working class man, yeah. Working class man. Carrying the working class can.
Thank you, everyone, for hanging out and listening to these working class dirges. We're gonna do. We're gonna go off into 60s kind of not quite psychedelic, but 67. Yeah, I hung out with Dave Rave. You know, he's not a full member, or he was there early or whatever, but yeah, I hung out with him. He's kind of a nut.
Trying to make a working class family content. 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 Trying to make a working
Yeah, I don't know if I'd argue against you. Definitely street rock and roll. This ain't Emerson, Lake and Palmer. All right, we're gonna switch up. I might have played this before, but I never had. I have it on like on Fontana, I think. But this is off Page One British. This is the Troggs, and this is them doing like their middle year stuff. This is Night of the Long Grass. It's a great track. It's a little more, not quite psychedelic, but it's from that era. But I just love pretty much everything the Troggs do. But we'll play this just because it was out and I put it in the lineup. And the last one was Third World War on Just Add Water. Thank you for hanging out with us. Definitely get that home front. You won't regret it, Darren. Cheers. Hey, Seagull, this is a great track. He's got the Troggs with Johnny Cash and the Tennessee 2 of the 60s. Everything bare minimum. everyone was getting wild psychedelic with all this stuff, these guys did it very simply.
With misty dreams filling my mind. My life was shattered on that night.
Yeah, I don't have that. That's like a punk rock record.
And now there's nothing left except the memory. Or is it misery of how things used to be? Night of the long grass, night of the long grass. I walk alone in dreams I cannot feel, I cannot see. The only thing I know is that you're only real to me. I see your hair hang down around your
Hey, yesterday.
and you call. I laid your
I could see that.
on a pillow made of leaves and straw.
Such an underrated band, the Troggs.
Night of the long grass, night of the long grass, night of the long grass, night of the long grass.
All right, now we're going to do Proto-goth from America. We'll do Jack Starr. This is almost like garage rock. So Jack Starr was a Texas rock and roller for Brian or any Texas guys, and he got into the movies. I think he was in Attack of the Gila Monster as like a side guy, but he started making his own movies and doing like horror masks and probably on Super 8 or whatever. But he would be recording, he'd make his own films, and he'd do like there's a lot of these like songs for the movies he did, but he got arrested by the Dallas police and they confiscated and destroyed all his films. It was basically everything's lost. But he had an album out that's like maybe like $5,000-$6,000 if you could get an original. But this is a comp of a lot of his stuff, and he does like a lot of gimmicky songs. Maybe I'll throw a radio stuff on. It starts off pretty much like 50s rock and roll, rockabilly, but he's a Mad Hatter. But Jack Starr, and we're gonna hear "I Need Your Lovin'." That's probably the most like it's brutal kind of song for, I don't know what year it is, in the early 60s, but maybe there's a couple of radio spots so that are like 20 seconds, so I may let it play or something. We'll see. And this will be as lo-fi as lo-fi. No, this is not Jack Starr from Burning Star. This is the original Jack Starr.
From the mysterious east comes the astonishing Soto, performing miracles which astound and amaze. For need information, call 387-5078.
Very lo-fi. He's got desperate vocals, though.
I need your loving. I need your loving. I need your loving. Little girl. I need your loving every day. I need your loving in every way.
A little bit. It's a little that stepping stone kind of chord changes. The next one's just 28 seconds. It's just like him recording. It's total Hazel Atkins, Gary. This is funny.
One,
to me.
2, 3.
Will you shut up?
1, 2, 3.
Shut up!
Oh, yeah!
All right, let's turn this down. All right, we're going to do one more crazy nutter. Yeah, it's totally the Wavy Gravy stuff, Clat 2 Bar. We're going to do, I might have played this before, but Stud Cole, he was like the Glenn Danzig of the 50s and 60s. It's kind of like a Elvis meets The Doors, meets Johnny Kidd and the Pirates. But this is a great track. I think we're going to hear Burn, Baby, Burn. And these are all on Norton Records, of course. Yeah. We saw his last show, Hazel Atkins. Surprised he lived as long as he did.
Burn, baby, burn. Yeah, burn, baby, burn. If you ain't learned your lesson, you sure got a lot to learn. Ooh, burn, baby, burn. Yeah, burn.
Hey, T. Gulag, welcome.
Finest line across this universe. Yeah, the finest line across this universe. A man can't find a woman that won't steal his purse. I said, burn, baby, burn.
there's other photos of him where he kind of has the Danzig thing with the muscles and. I have a VHS with the Hazel Atkins documentary and the Boone Outlaw, the Dancing Kid or whatever together. Oh, nice. I could see this being a good track to play. He cut stuff in the 50s. This is more the 60s now, this one. I have a CD of all his stuff, but 45s are more fun. I believe this was a single. Never gonna make it. Just go. Yeah, that's right. What do we got? I got 70s. I'll do, I was going to play this. It may not segue that great. This is a Belgian band. Steve Harmless Rebel knows the band Killer. This is the guitar player from like a heavy metal band from the 80s, Killer from Belgium. But this is their 70s band. It's like more biker rock. They're called the Mothers of Rock. And we're going to hear Motorcycle Rock. This is 1975. They call it biker proto-punk heavy metal from 1975. It's not as exciting as that hype sounds, but it's still a good track. Great track, Gary. Yeah, I have that, Jess. I have it on CD. You know, Slade did that cover. Slade were the in-betweens. They did Security almost as good, or it's like the same version as Thane Russell. I can't remember what comp it's on. Yeah, this is a lot of fun. I don't know about that, Gary. Otis is the man, but the Stones fuzz pedal. We're going to hear a CD because that's the only way I have this. There's no way of getting the original 45. But this is Thane Russell covering Security by Otis Redding. This is great, like mod kind of freak beat number. Maybe loud on CD. But Slade, when they're the in-betweens, did the same cover. Thank you, Sean. Thank you for hanging out. Welcome, Glory, Glory.
Come on, give it to me, baby. That's right. Security.
If I play CDs, like I'm way more opened up to way more music. I got so many comps.
Don't want no money, no, 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 no. Don't want no pain, and it's a pity.
Yeah, I wish I had the 45 though, I guess. It's probably a boot of it. Right on yesterday. Next one's a dance floor filler. Do the equals. I can see, but you don't know.
I can see, but you don't know. I can see, but you don't know. But you don't know.
Probably the best band of the late 60s, early 70s.
You've been a bad, bad girl. You stayed away from school. Your teachers won't like you. But with boys, you're very cool. I can see, but you don't know. I can see, but you don't know. But you don't know. Lynn was in the basement. Forgot her medicine. see, but you don't know. I can see, but you don't know. But you don't know.
It is like a famous Otis Redding song too. Russell. Right on, Eddie Grant. On guitar, doing that like Pete Townsend thing.
I can see you when you get some buzz in the road. I can see the cinema where you sat in the back row. Without me, baby. Without me, baby. Without me, ow!
Yeah, they're one of my favorite bands, Yesterday's Paper. I have almost all their, I mean, there's a couple of weird ones, but I have almost all their 45s. One day, I'm going to do a DJ set of just the Equals. Best band of the late 60s, early 70s, without a doubt. No one can touch them. People talk about the Doors or Pink Floyd. You can't touch the Equals. All right, where are we going to go? Running out of records. We're going to do some blues if Bobby Gass is still around. This is a really cool record. It's a budget record of Big Mama Thornton. And it's got, like, it's all her 50s stuff. And it sounds so good. When I bought this, I thought it was like re-recordings of it from like the 60s or 70s. It's on MCA. And I think this is a cheap record. Or I think you could find this pretty cheap. But it's basically all her 78s and 45s. And I think side 2's the stuff from the mid-50s is fantastic. It's off the master tapes. Fantastic. We'll wind it down. We got 17 minutes. We're going to do 2 hours tonight.
You can wag your tail, but I ain't gonna feed you no more. You told me you was high class, but I can see through that. Yeah, she told me you
See, it looks like a reissue, like a new recordings, but it's not.
And Daddy, I know you ain't no real cool cat. You ain't nothing.
Yeah, it says MCA, but it's Backbeat Records. It's weird.
You just old hound dog with Snoopy around my door.
Hey, Walrus.
You can wag your tail, but I ain't gonna feed you no more. Oh, plenty more. Oh, listen to the
Hey,
old
Andy.
hound
Thank
dog.
you.
Oh, plenty. It's all right up here. Now listen to that old hound dog hound. Ooh. Oh, play it, boy, play it. Oh, you make me feel good. Oh, do the mess around right long here. Now wag your tail. Oh, get it. Oh,
Yeah.
Get it, get it,
Oh,
get it.
yeah, absolutely. I didn't know that. It took me years. I had this record for years. I always thought it was re-recordings. I bet you that's I mean, I don't know what it is nowadays, but that was like an $8
You
record.
made me feel so blue. You made me weep and moan. You made me feel so blue.
I gotta go on the phone and do that. It's not personal, Brian. I'll get
Cause
to you.
you ain't looking for a woman. Are you looking for? You ain't
Yeah, we got 15 minutes, and I'm gonna end on time.
snooping around my door. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Yeah, snooping around my door.
I think we're gonna go a little rockabilly, Gary, next. Or
But I ain't gonna feed you no more.
Thank you, Randy, for hanging out, brother. Yeah, Elvis, Elvis covered the Freddie Bell version. It's a whole myth of him and Big Mama thought. He was in Vegas when he heard Freddie Bell doing it. Elvis's version is so goddamn good, though. Listen to that again without comparing it. DJ Fontana is amazing. Scotty Moore. So, Loney, I know a guy. I mean, I haven't talked to him in a few years, but he was a good friend of ours. We used to see he played in rockabilly bands, but in the 70s, he was a blues guitar player. He played with Big Mama Thornton, and she would drink Sterno, turn Sterno into alcohol on the tour, and she was drinking that, like in 78, 79. I don't know exactly what year, but he was telling me stories. He's like, she was something else. Canned heat. No, I do not, Flaming Grooves.
Be back later just to satisfy your soul. They call me Big Mama 'cause I weigh 300 pounds. I can rock and I can roll and I can really go to town. When you see me coming, I sure am the high. When you see me passing, baby, break down and cry. 'Cause they call me Big Mama, weigh 300 pounds.
So for some reason, I have tons of rockabilly comps. I mean, that's a good portion of my collection. When I was a kid, like, getting into rockabilly, like, I knew, like, I know Carl Perkins. He obviously grew up with the Stray Cats. I know Elvis, Carl Perkins, Johnny Burnett, Gene Vincent. And there was all these comps I would see in a record store in Boston. And it was so overwhelming. I kind of just ignored them all. And then, like, in the 90s... I stopped buying them, and there's just hundreds and hundreds of comps of basically like all unknown guys and stuff, although there's some big names on here. But, I kind of conquered it a little bit. I don't know everything. I mean, there's thousands of rockabilly songs, but this is one of the many Dutch comps on Collector Records. This is number 28, and I don't have them all. But I pulled this out the other day, maybe even a month ago, but it's been sitting out. It's just so good. But we're going to hear Bobby Luman and Mac Curtis, who are two kind of second-tier rockabilly guys. We're going to do In the Deep Dark Jungle, which is a very interesting track because it says it was recorded in 55, and I think it was issued in 1975 on a 45, saying it was 55 recordings, but it's definitely from the late 60s or something. But it's a killer track, and a lot of people covered it, but it's In the Deep Dark Jungle. But it's definitely like late 60s rockabilly, but we're going to hear that, and then there's a bunch of good songs on this comp we might play through. But it's Bobby Luman and Mac Curtis, two killer rockabilly guys on their own in the 50s.
I've been a slave to your love. I never loved no
deep dark. I love no one but you.
We'll let it play through. Yeah, of course, Darren. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm behind.
Take me out in the deep dark jungle where the sun never gets through, because there's no sunshine for me anyhow if I have to live without you. Let me hear the beat of the wild.
Yeah, the Bison Bops, all those comps. I got tons of them now.
It's no more lonesome in the deep dark jungle than when you're
Yeah, Bobby Luman's got a bunch of killers. But I think this is a fake song from the 50s.
The days are hot in the deep dark jungle and black as night, I understand. It must be the loneliest place in the world, and I'm the loneliest man. Let me hear the beat of the wild and it drum as it goes, its lonesome old sound. It's no more lonesome in the deep
Great
dark
comp.
jungle than when you're not around.
One more beer.
Let my teardrops fall like the tropical rain, drowning the beat of my heart. Let the songbirds sing out the cry of the wild for my baby since we're apart. Let me hear the beat of the wild and it drum as it goes, its lonesome old sound. It's no more lonesome in the deep dark jungle than when you're not around.
This is a killer track. Real cool.
Every time I see you, I confess, I think you move me more than all of the rest. I don't know why you keep me feeling so blue, cause you treat me meaner than an alligator with the flu.
Yeah, that's why it's not from 55.
Like this, unless you put me at the top of your list. I don't know why you do me like you do, cause you treat me meaner than an alligator with the flu. Tell me what you're gonna do next if you don't mind. How many ways to drive me crazy can you find? You treat me like I'm not a member of the human race, just a long-necked giraffe with an alligator face. I can go on being treated like this, unless you put me at the top of your list. I don't know why you keep me feeling so blue, cause you treat me meaner than an alligator with the flu. Every time I see you, I confess.
Thank you for hanging out. We're losing. When I go to the 50s, we lose people. That's
I don't
cool.
know why you keep me feeling so
I love this stuff. I don't
treat
care.
me meaner than an alligator with the flu. Tell me what you're gonna do next if you don't mind. How many ways to drive me crazy can you find? You treat me like I'm not a member of the human race, just a long-necked giraffe with an alligator face. I can't go on being treated like this, unless you put me at the top of your list. I don't know why you keep me feeling so blue, cause you treat me meaner than an alligator with the flu.
All right. I think this is Ohio rock and roll. This is like the Midwest rock and
I've
roll.
got a chick, she's for me. She's my honey, yes indeed.
Thanks, Jess, for hanging out. Closing down soon.
She's my well looking in the heroine, looking in with him for my
Pete and Jimmy. I think it's Ohio, but I could be wrong. Oh, there's some killer tracks on that Klaatu Bar. There's a great instrumental on here by the Reekers called Grinding, but the B-side is the better track, and it's on those nasty rockabilly comps. That is a killer track by the Reekers. I don't have it on vinyl. Thank you, Sean. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Thank you, Chance, for sticking around. I know this isn't all everyone's bag, but true rock and roll. Yeah, Larry Collins was a guitar god, but a jerk as far as I heard. Now, I'll play one more rockabilly track. It's on this. I might pull out the 45. I have a repro because the original 45 is probably infinity dollars. It's probably only 3 copies, but it's a song by a guy named Slim Dorch. Big Boy Rock. I might have played it before. It's I feel like it's scratched because they're just doing needle drops on these. But I have a repro, which still might be bad shape, but not the repro, but what they needle dropped from. But it's 1964, so when the Beatles were coming out, he was one of the holdouts. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, here we go. We're going to play a killer. Like, this is just a hillbilly kind of guy stuck in the hills. He missed the whole Beatles, British invasion, and he cuts this track. This is one of my favorite songs of all time. Big Boy Rock by Slim Dorch, 1964.
Well, way down south in Alabama, there's a great big boy named Super Sam. Folks all come from miles around to see Big Boy jar the ground. Well, rock, Big Boy, rock. Yeah, rock, Big Boy, rock. Turn around and jar the ground and rock, Big Boy, rock.
Yeah, Joe Maphis.
Well, he's got a little gal named Liza Lou. She weighs 442. She's soft and sweet and big and round, and like Big Boy, she jars the ground. Well,
We're going to do a couple more songs. I'm going to finish my beer. We'll get away from the 50s, go back to the 70s.
Down low and touch a toe and rock, Big Boy, rock. Well, if you're ever down in Alabama, look up Liza and Sloop at Sam. If it gets too
I love that E string.
Rock and roll. Oh, rock, big boy, rock. Yeah, rock, big boy, rock. Reach up high, touch the sky, and rock, big boy, rock.
If only this guy was on Ed Sullivan, the whole world would be different.
Well, way down south in Alabama, there's a great big boy named Super Sam. Folks all come from miles around. See big boy jar the ground. Well, rock, big boy, rock. Yeah, rock, big boy, rock. Turn around and jar the ground and rock, big boy, rock. Well, rock, big boy, rock. Yeah, rock, big boy, rock. Well, rock, big boy, rock.
We're taking it out. Slim Dorch, Big Boy Rock on Eugenia Records, and you'll never see an original. This is obviously a replay. Hawkwind, baby. They do in this house.
I just took a ride in a silver machine, and I'm still feeling me.
That's a good track, Gary.
See yourself going by the other side of the sky. I got a silver machine.
Thank you, everyone, for hanging out on a Friday night so I could have some beers not by myself.
It's an electric ride. See your shorty outside. I've got a silver machine. I've got a silver machine. I've got a silver
One more song and we're going to end it. Thank you, Loney. Thank you, Russell. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, hey, Hank. Welcome, Skull. Hey. Thank you, Jeff. I got one more killer track coming up. Hey, Dave, thank you for hanging out. Thank you, Mick. This is Space Rock, Brian. This is Lemmy, if you didn't know. Hey, Twanger. No worries, wasn't any metal tonight, Twanger. We're going to end with a song that everyone should know. Oh, Mick's going to hate it. Thank you, Andy. Thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate you guys joining me where I could drink some beers. Close. Billy Joel, I hate more than pretty much everyone except for that Attila record. Leave everyone in a good mood. The band Hello. Yeah, Tilla is good. I'm going to turn it up and not talk so much. This is like a reissue. I didn't know that when I bought it. I didn't look at the picture. But there's Hello, the original version of New York Groove. Everyone have a great weekend. But Mick, this is before Ace. So maybe you could dig this song. Thank you, Darren. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Sean. I knew you'd dig this one, Sean. Thank you for sticking around, Klaatu Bar. Little modulation. Hey, Siegel, thank you. We had Cock Spara, no Cockney Rejects tonight. We did a little Oi, I think. Thank you, Tim, for hanging out with us. Well, Mick's doing the disco dancing with his soul kind of groove. Yeah, I don't have the original. I thought this was. I didn't look at it closely. I have an LP by them. Good night, Gary. Thank you for hanging out. Yeah, that's Mick, the Travolta. There he is. The only deadhead disco guy. He likes the Terrapin Station. Perfect timing. Everyone have a wonderful weekend. Thank you for hanging out. Tim Allen, everyone, Shakedown Street. Yeah. Blow up the Mars Hotel. Good night, Brian. Now, I'm not going to play Priest. That'll probably get me banned, but I love Priest. Jess, have a wonderful weekend. The rest of your summer, everyone. Cheers. I'm going to end this now. So, adios.